Okay, go ahead.
Got it. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And very good morning, one and all. This is Kaunan Shahidi on behalf of you all present here and those who are watching us on YouTube or on Facebook. Warm welcome to another empowering morning conversation with Sukhdeepak Malwai. And what do we do here every morning? As you can see on the screen, let me admit also. Yeah, as you can see on the screen, we ensure that we live our life with a mindset where we stop blaming and start living. And in short, what we do to achieve that mindset is we be aware of what's happening around us, because we all live in the world with other human beings of different personality, different thinking types, and there are different situations. Unfortunately, most of the situations and most of the other people are having bit negative thinking approach or style. So we encounter negativity most of the time, but every morning with Sukhdeepak Malwai, we practice that how, when we encounter those negative moments, negative people, negative situation, we don't react, we don't blame, we don't complain, we don't resist, but with complete awareness, we accept, we be in the allowance, and we convert those negativity into positivity, because we all want to live our life with ease, joy, and glory. That's the ideal life we all are looking for. But that will not happen so easily if we are not aware of what's happening here inside and what's happening outside. So we ensure that we practice, we learn all the tools and techniques to manage our inner world so that we can manage the external world, our life. And all the time, we are seeking the possibilities. What's next? What else is possible? And how we can create something good for us, good for others, good for society, good for humanity, and good for this wonderful world which universe has given us to live. And we ensure that all of our energy and focus are being utilized in that particular purpose, so that we don't get distracted, we don't waste our energy. Rather, we be with complete concentration, with focus, enhancing our energy by utilizing in the right way, in the right direction, with the right intention and purpose to make all our life with ease, joy, and glory. That's what is the purpose. Because we, in our life, we live with each and every moment by experiencing those moments. So there are various positive, good experiences, but also there are some negative experiences which we label as negative, but we practice here every morning with Sukhdeepak Malwai and with all of us present here to learn from those experiences also, which we label or think are not good, because we believe that each and every experience in our life are there to make us a better version of ourselves. So with that complete awareness, with attention, by using the energy and focus, by remembering that God has given us this wonderful opportunity, another powerful day to contribute to the other human beings and to the universe. So with this, we'll start the conversation. with Sukhdeepak Malwai and with you all. And this empowering morning conversation is in the conversation format. It's not the lecture, it's not the monologue. We converse with each other. We share our thoughts, our opinion, and then we learn from each other. So let's start another empowering morning conversation with you all. And for that, I request you all to please help me to invite Mr. Sukhdeepak Malwai to take today's session forward. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And before I take over, I'm going to request Sagar to do our, 100% generating of happiness exercise. So, Sagar, conduct the exercise.
Yes. Now, okay. If what we are going to do is laugh, but silently. Yes, guys.
100%.
100%. 1, 2, 3.
Some people don't like it that we are laughing, so they got up and went away.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And what you just did was experiencing your power of generation. Yeah. So you can generate happiness, you can generate whatever you want. All right. And I want us to think about something very interesting today. There is a saying, that as you believe, so shall it be. As you believe, so it will be. Now, if you walk through the day believing that you will meet all negative people, what do you think will happen?
We'll meet negative people.
Exactly. So, you will have all kinds of people. Unfortunately, somehow it seems like the number of negative people seems to be more. And the positive people become invisible to us if we believe that most people are negative. So here's what I say, human beings are like an onion. You can also compare a human being to a lotus flower. Yes. So what is the common thing between an onion and a lotus flower? There are different layers, correct? As you peel the layers and you go inside, the outer layer is always tough and leathery. Yeah. And if you go deep inside, it is soft, it is malleable. Same is the case with the human being. Let's look at another thing. Some human beings are like lotus flowers and some are like onions, but both are useful. Have you noticed that? Everybody is useful, right? So we shall not judge anybody harshly, because a lotus flower makes you laugh, an onion washes your eyes, it makes your food tasty. So everybody's got its uses. So when we say all of life comes to us with ease and joy and glory, we warmly welcome everybody into our life, no? Because we have no judgments with it. So if we have no judgments, what is remaining is called allowance. A rose is there, so beautiful, but it has thorns also, right? Will you reject the rose because it's got some thorns in it? There are real life stories of people who were dacoits who became saints. So that means there was a seed of goodness in them, like there is a seed of goodness in every human being. In my personal experience, I've come across people who are horrible with the whole world, but they've not been horrible with me. So why is that? Because I have trained myself to relate with that thing in that person which is wonderful and glorious. You remember I say all of you are wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary people who deserve to be loved and respected for who you are. So do you think that is reserved only for the positive people, or who the people whom I label as positive people? Each and every person, each and every being, each and every living or non-living thing is a creation of who? The person who created us, right? So you tell me, do you think the creator creates anything imperfect?
No.
No. But he creates someone perfect for the role that he's supposed to play in his life. If we are players in this gigantic drama called life, then we are perfect for the role that we have been made to play here. So first of all, I request everybody, let us not even judge ourselves. You just notice what we are doing. Because I've noticed it does not take much time to convert a very wonderful person into a horrible man. And it doesn't take much time to convert a wonderful person, a horrible person into a wonderful person. So there is no fixed thing, We cannot label or judge people, because we are not a thing. Thing hoti hai na, thing kya hoti hai? A chair is a thing. So chair has no choice, it has to remain a chair. Does a chair have a choice? Bottle has to remain a bottle, right? Unless you burn it or you melt it. So in this world where everything is changing and evolving, I believe even human beings are evolving. It depends on how we are going to influence them. See, here we are, we want to spread positivity in the world. So we operate with the belief that everybody would love to be positive. They have got influenced by the wrong situations. So have you noticed that people get influenced very easily? लोगों को influence करना, प्रभावित करना, it's very easy. Even we get influenced so easily, isn't it?
Yes,
so,
sir.
As a human being, if I am in a state of high awareness, okay, I will start noticing, hey, this person is influencing me positively or negatively. So I have a choice, no? Should I get influenced or should I influence this? But your power to influence is weak because you know why? Why do you think our power to influence is weak? That's a question. Some people can answer it.
Because we do judge people that they can't be improved or be better.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons. So we cannot influence somebody whom we believe already. So we made up something and we think कि भाई try करते हैं, ये आदमी ऐसा है मगर try करते हैं.
Sir, one more perspective is we haven't exercised that skill. We still finding difficult in influencing ourselves. So how about influencing others?
Very true. So if you have spent a lifetime like a victim and getting influenced by situations and circumstances and other people, you will never know that, hey, I also have the power to influence people. Very right. Yes, Shakti.
Yes, sir. As Vetri sir mentioned, one is the self portrayal, how we are doing it. Another one is that we don't do communication should be very clear. With intention, we need to talk to people, then we can influence them.
Very good. So my question is, why are we not able to do that? See, have you noticed that we know a lot of things? We know how to do also many times, but we don't do it. Why are we not able to succeed? Kunain, you had your hand raised. So you want to say something? Go ahead.
Just another thoughts coming to my mind is that, sir, most of the time we are fearful, not faithful. in short.
Okay. Can you explain how does that stop you from influencing?
Yeah. So when I am in the fearful mindset, I will always think that this person is not going to listen to me. It will hurt my feelings, and there's no point in putting efforts. So if I
How the
take
fear,
action,
can you connect me with fear? How is fear involved? I
yeah,
know
fear,
what it is, but you can explain it. It'll be good.
yeah, the fear involved by thinking if I take some action, he or she will not revert, then I will be feeling that I have not been respected.
That is one. Or this person may react in a negative way. He may shout at me.
Yeah.
You know. So you try to influence some people. They'll say, "Shut up! Why are you telling me? I don't want to listen to you." So we
Right.
are avoiding, no?
Yeah.
Then you'll say, "Bhar mein jao, why should I influence this fellow? If he doesn't want to listen to me, I will not say." But do you notice uske base mein, even the base of the fear is what? Again, judgment.
Right, sir.
See, why do you think, have you noticed that little children are quite fearless? When I say little children, means like really little children. They will approach anybody, they'll talk to anybody, and everybody is so kind to them. You'll say, oh, he's very innocent. Because he has no fear. Child is totally vulnerable because he's not judging, so he doesn't have any fear. Until, of course, we will make him fearful by shouting at him and ye kyun kiya, wo kyun kiya, and all that. How much of the fear is imposed on the children? That's a good point, Kunan. Thank you so much for sharing it. Yes, Reddy Garu.
Sir, sometimes with our judgment, we'll take it granted that there's no point in wasting our time to influence him or anyone.
Yep.
We, with the earlier experience and judgments, will not even try to do that, sir.
Exactly. Beautiful. This is one of the reasons why we don't do that. Yes, Abhinav?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Two things which I just noticed. See, there is no background of that we have heard our fathers and grandfathers and nanas and nannies and chachas and chachis and neighbors and friends influencing people. वो तो है ही ऐसा. It's like वो तो है ही बेकार. We never heard that there was one chacha who was completely responsible, and then he transformed. ऐसा कभी सुना ही नहीं. He was always like that, and then people just said we can't do anything about him. Better keep him away or keep him separate or just give him limited doses so that he eat roti and kapda. That's it. So there is no background of it. So हमें भी लगता है कि हो ही नहीं सकता. ठीक है. ऊपर से कितनी बड़ी See, with some people it is very easy to influence them. With some people it looks कि ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता. So it's like सोचना ही नहीं है. I can't really influence. I can influence maybe Sukhdeepak. I can't influence all this and this person. And secondly, so there is no background of it, no history of it. Secondly, we don't want to take responsibility also. So it is very easy to criticize people and then really making an effort to influence them. Thanks.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to share.
Beautiful. Very nice. Thank you very much. Yeah, anybody else? So let us say that you decide that you want to influence somebody. Yeah, still something will stop you, no? What is that? So look at the way we relate with people. We will want to influence somebody only when things are very difficult. Okay? So it is more of a reactive type of influencing. What is reactive type of influencing? This fellow is doing harm to me, he's harming everybody, so I should fix him. That is reactive influencing. All right. So what you will be thinking is he should stop shouting, he should stop behaving in this manner. Your attention will be on what this person should not be doing. Am I right? But when we want to influence, how about looking at when you influence someone, what he should be doing? I mean, what is possible for him if he sees that? If I'm trying to influence Kunayan and I'm saying to him, don't do like this. Okay. Is that better? Or if I show Kunayan a possibility that, hey, listen, that is something which you can achieve. And he said, yeah, I would like to achieve that. And then you ask him, okay, do you think that you're doing something which will make it difficult for you to achieve that? And let him find out what he's doing. Which one is better? We get into a mode of telling people, oh, this is not correct. I will give you feedback. If you don't improve this, you'll have problem in your life. He will listen to you, but he may not act upon it. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir. Second one is better, sir.
Yes, Sagar.
Sir, the last word you said, when we show them their possibility, that what else is possible for them, then that give hope, that give energy, that give everything to do that things, that possibility, to catch that possibility. So it's important that we could influence people, that they can be that kind of creation, or that kind of possibility they are looking for, or that is in them. So it's very important that we can find out their possibility, what is in them, and show them, and we can do, and automatically will thrive for that. And that's happened to me. Somebody show me my possibility. I can be that. I can do that. I also connected with that naturally, and that's why I'm thriving, doing everything for that.
Of course,
Yes,
you
sir.
can be the access consciousness only facilitator in Nepal,
Yeah.
the ambassador of access in Nepal,
Yes,
etc.,
sir.
etc. So what happens when you do that is that the person will himself or herself start looking, okay, look, if I have to achieve that, they may ask you, you tell me, what is it I should improve in me? Or they might themselves start to see what they should improve. We may not have to tell them.
Right, sir. They
This is
do.
something which we forget.
Yeah, they do automatically. Means they sort, they do, they go, this, that, what else is possible comes. Excess consciousness comes in their mind automatically.
Whatever will come. See, if they see a possibility,
Yeah.
that is the real influencing. It is not convincing. What we try to do mostly is something called convincing.
Right, sir.
You
Right.
cannot convince anybody, by the way.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yes, Shakti, go ahead.
Sir, I completely agree with you what you said, but what I'm facing or what I'm seeing recently is even I'm into access now. I'm aware of that. What is the tools and everything? Most of the people are facing this distractor implants. They are into the trap. They are not able to, even though we are telling this is possible, but they are into this distractor implants. They are into the trap. They are not able to get out of it. That
Yeah.
I'm seeing it, sir.
See, it is not they are not able to go get out of it. They are able to get out of it, but they are not seeing the possibility as to how.
Yes.
You get it?
Yes.
So when we try to convince them, they will run again. They will run away from you.
Yes.
You try it out. Even if you tell people you come and do a free session, it's very interesting. I keep doing experiments on your EMC group, and I get some very interesting results. I will post something, right? Come and book a SOP session with me or a bar session with me. Not one single person will ask me, what does it involve? Everybody's got some assumptions, so they'll not even ask. You follow?
Yes.
So same thing is happening, If you try to convince somebody, they will be thinking you're trying to convince them for their own benefit. But if people realize, okay, hello, somebody's obviously, how do you know they have a problem? How do you know they have a distractor implant? Because they are saying something, right?
Yes.
So if I wanted to help them, I would ask them, do you really want to get rid of this problem? you will notice that look what is written on top of my head. Stop blaming, start living. Okay. What do you think people are doing most of the time? Blaming. If you check, you are also doing it still, maybe little less than before.
Yes.
I mean, you want to check what are people doing? What are we doing most of the time? I can tell you what. Agree, disagree. Just now also you said, I agree with you. It's a habit, right?
Yes.
We are either doing agree, disagree, or we are saying this is right. No, this is wrong. So all this is a form of judgment only, no? Or we are comparing. So comparing means, oh, that fellow told me like this, and then he had taken advantage of me. Now this fellow must be also like that, so better to avoid it. So we are in the comparing. What else we are doing? We are busy thinking about what we want to say to them. So same way the other person, when you're talking to them, they are also not listening to you. They are busy trying to say something to you. They have already concluded much before. The moment you started talking, they are already convinced that you are going to say this and this. So they are already preparing their defense or what they want to say.
Yes.
So whatever you said after that moment, they didn't even hear it. So they are busy doing that. What else are we doing most of the time? Feeling happy or unhappy. You check and see, either you're feeling happy or you're unhappy. You're either feeling comfortable or you're feeling uncomfortable. So with all this drama going on, where is your awareness? Now we are talking to someone. I mean, people are just like you and me only, no? We are not some big, holy people just because we got one access certification or something. By the way, I got my recertification yesterday. So every year we have to renew, no? Access Consciousness Facilitator. Today morning, I signed my second year contract. So congratulations to me, Sukhdeepak.
Congrats, sir.
So if we are like that, you imagine what other people must be same, no? They are also wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary people just like me. So and I really like whenever Kunal says, awareness, because people are not, how can you be aware if you're so busy comparing and judging and agreeing and disagreeing and, all that stuff that we do, right and wrong, good and bad, all that stuff that we keep doing all the time. How can the awareness be high? If you remember, every day I will say something about, judgment. Why? Judgment only means this, comparing, right, wrong, agreeing, disagree. I like this, I don't like this. This makes me comfortable, this makes me uncomfortable. So we are in this polarity world, duality most of the time. Now, if a person is in that situation, right, how do you influence that person? And why should you influence somebody? We say, all right, we want people to become positive and all that. Why should you want it? For what? Think about it. In the meantime, let me hear what Leena ji has to say. She's got her hand raised for a long time. Sorry to keep you waiting, Leena ji. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. So my question is, how many sessions we have to take to rid of all these distracting implants completely?
You keep working on yourself.
Okay.
You are exchanging bars with your husband, aren't you?
Yes.
You're doing the body processes, MTVSS and all that.
Yeah.
And that biomimetic mimicry and all that.
Yes, we are doing.
So that is one answer. Secondly, you tell me, are you going to ask me, sir, how many times in my life I'll have to continue to have my bath, sir? How many times I'll have to brush my teeth, sir?
It's a lifelong process.
Obviously, kachara to hum log katha karenge na. Human beings are wonderful. We are garbage collectors. Every day we'll get some kachara, then we have to clean it.
Yes.
See, you just see, when we were small children, we were so pure, so innocent, not judging and all that. Okay? Now we are going out in the world, we are facing people and we are facing all kinds of people. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They are throwing their kachara on you. Not physical kachara, but mental kachara chal raha hai. Then we are picking up the thoughts, feelings and emotions of, I don't know how many thousand people, lakhs of people. So if you don't keep cleaning yourself up,
yes.
सीधी बात है भाई, we are getting influenced ना. आपको डायरेक्टली इनडायरेक्टली लोग इन्फ्लुएंस कर रहे हैं. Energetically also we are getting influenced.
Yes.
That is the reason why, you know, in our culture, every day you must have a bath. Every day you must brush your teeth. Some people have a bath in the night also before going to sleep. Why? Because कचरा तो हम, क्योंकि इंडिया में तो जरा ज्यादा कचरा होता है, धूल मिट्टी ज्यादा होती है, गर्मी होती है, पसीना भी आता है ज्यादा, etc. etc. So it's a never-ending process. I mean, you ask me, मैं 1982 से लगा हूँ कचरा साफ करने में अपना. First I clean my kachra, no, then only I can help others. Otherwise, my family people ask me how many programs you're going to do. Yesterday I joined a PhD program. So please wish me luck, you know. I'm going to do a doctorate in business management, just like Kunail.
Congratulations, sir.
मैंने भी एक डॉक्टर लगना चाहिए. And a huge sum of money has to be spent on that. So the people ask me why. My son was asking me, Papa, क्या जरूरत है? Is there an end to what you can learn or how you can grow in your life? You tell me. It's a beautiful question, Leena ji. Thank you very much for asking. So it's a good thing to start noticing. Yes, Acharya sahab, boliye.
Sir, I think you are so there is no any stopping point to learn. Learning is, I think we came for learning only, experiencing only. But my question is, sir, why we started to judge ourselves and why we started to judge others? Why we have this things this in our mind? Or
Beta, why is your name Sagar? Why are you born in Nepal? Why you have such a nice smile? Why are you such a happy person? कोई जवाब है उसका why का?
नहीं है sir.
तो access में हम बोलते हैं ना, why is an invalid question? Don't waste your time with it.
Right. Sir.
See, दुनिया ने बना दिया है ना. From the time you were born, they were judging only. हाँ, देखो कितना प्याला बच्चा है, कितना गोरा है. तो वो judging ही होती है ना, और क्या होता है फिर?
Right.
So that's what I'm saying, because and by the way, I'm not saying learning, okay? Learning is one thing, but learning and making achar out of it is no use. You know, achar क्या होता है? थोड़ा थोड़ा कभी कभी खाते. So what we are doing in these kind of experiential programs is we are shifting our consciousness.
Right, sir.
So our ability to contribute is more and more. Knowledge is a part of it. But some people think that by having more knowledge, they make a difference. अगर ऐसा होता तो सबसे ज्यादा बुद्धि तो हमारे सबकॉन्टिनेंट में है, knowledge भी. 5,000-year-old wisdom we got. How we are living? We break the rules. We don't, you know, follow the road rules even. मौका मिले तो cheating करते हैं. कितनी बुद्धि? What happened to the knowledge? Everybody has got knowledge. For why so much wars are happening on this planet?
Right, sir. Right.
In the name of religion, wars are happening. Which religion teaches you that you should kill others? No one teaches.
Right.
Yeah. They all say you live a good life and don't harm other fellow human beings and all that. That is why we need to clean ourselves up, because there will be always directly, indirectly, sometimes vested interests are there for their own this thing. They'll keep on influencing you.
Yes, sir.
So, bada simple funda, either you influence them or they'll influence you.
Right. Sir, I think, sir, you know, most of the time, I think we have the image about ourselves and we have the image about others, and we want to protect our image and we want to protect their image or defending, protecting. Because of this only, sir, because of image also, I
इसके
think.
नीचे क्या होता है? Judgment होता है. Why have we created a certain image of ourselves? For what purpose?
Right, sir.
आपने देखा है, there are some people who will create an image कि नहीं मैं बड़ा भोला हूँ. So he has no choice. He has to be always bhola. And there are some people, hey, don't mess with me, bloody hell, pass आएगा मारूंगा. Why are they creating this kind of image? You know, have you noticed some people उनके मुंह में गुस्सा नजर आता है?
Right, sir.
Come
Yeah.
like that. I mean, don't talk to me. Like, So after a few years, their face becomes like that. हम कोशिश करते हैं तब भी नहीं होता है. All the things, if you see. So coming back to my point, if you want to be an influencer, and stop judging. See, if you see people, do you see possibility in them? Do you see somebody as just something? When I first talked to you, remember we talked about access and how you could do it in Nepal. I could clearly see a possibility for you in this world.
Wow.
So I've been thinking all along, this guy wants to be a spiritual seeker, but he has to earn money also. How can he do both?
Yeah, I'm so happy, sir. If I could do that, sir. Yesterday also I talked to my parents, and they are also happy.
And
it
by the
will
way,
be-
I've already found a job for you, but I will not ask you to take it.
Oh, thank you.
Because it will take you away from your purpose, So coming back to the point, when you see people and when you are with people, do you see them as possibilities in this world, or do you see them as things to be used? Do you understand my question? When you see people in your life, do you see them as possibilities in this world, or do you see them as things that you can use? ये व्यक्ति मेरे किस काम आ सकता है, मैं किसके इसको इस्तेमाल कैसे कर सकता हूँ? Is that what you see, or do you see him as a possibility in this world? So when I see people, yeah, Reddy Garu.
I'll see possibilities in this world, sir, definitely. Anyone.
About that person. So when I look at you,
Yes.
what possibility you think Sukhdeepak is seeing in you?
You're asking me or
Yeah, I'm asking you, what do you think is the possibility that I am seeing in you?
you are seeing me great entrepreneurship in me.
That's all, huh? Do you think? Because with your loving nature and your kind nature and your desire to make a difference in this world, what do you think I see you in the future? I see Reddy Garu as this guy who's got some 2,000 crore business, and he has no problem in a blink of an eye start a school, start a hospital, right? And serve humanity with his, because you have the capability to do that. I can see that. I can see Sagar Acharya traveling the world and conducting training programs. I can see that. I can see Vetruri being a guru. I see Kunan Shahidi as a person in a leadership, very, 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 very senior leadership position, and conducting his business in a very, very different manner. And a business which will contribute to life and living. See, that's how I see people. If you don't see people like that, what are you going to influence them for? Become a better person, become a positive person. That's what you want to influence people for. Other fellow asks, why should I be a better person? For what? Will I get more money if I become a better person? This is how people think, no?
Yeah.
Will my life become more comfortable? Will it become more peaceful? There is no peace here. Only time you will get peace is when you are, on the pyre burning. Then you will get a lot of peace. No more peace, only peace.
Yes, sir.
So thank you very much. See, I want us to start looking at people as possibilities and see what shows up. Kunan's up.
Yeah, just a quick question, sir.
आप ये क्यों कहते हो क्विक क्वेश्चन? लंबा भी हो सकता है कि आपका तकिया कलाम है और वो वेट्री ने भी आपसे सीख लिया. He'll also say quick question. I want to do a quick share, sir. Only 2 minutes, sir. Arey, do 10 minutes here. I don't care. Go ahead.
No, there is a. My question is related to this quick question phrase. Because what happens, sir, when we try to influence someone, the other person looks for the instant gratification, like what I will get immediately. And
Maybe.
why I'm telling is this, like we do use this technique in the business also. Like when we make certain SKUs or the product as a promotion, buy get one free kind of things. So consumers or the people are looking for what I am going to get it immediately.
Yeah,
So
because you're trying
long-term,
to convince them, sir ji.
yeah.
आप मैनिपुलेट कर रहे हो, करो मैनिपुलेशन करो उसके भले के लिए.
But people normally they don't see the long-term benefits. They look for immediate benefits.
So can I say something? This examples
Yes.
which you gave me, your company is also looking for short-term benefit only, na?
Right, sir.
Are they saying कि इन लोगों का जीवन और बढ़िया कैसे हो जाएगा? They are only looking at, no, how will I make more profit by increasing my sales?
Yep.
Just see, there are people who offer products and services, and they are very clear that, look, when you go and buy a Tesla car, right? Do you think a person like Tesla would invest billions of dollars for instant gratification? These guys are thinkers, far-seeing people. There is a revolution today in the world. How many people are following? And today now almost every company is coming with an electric car, right? Why? What is the purpose of electric car? Are they making it because others are making it? Are they making it because there is a big demand for it? They see a future. No? Today, the future of humanity depends upon clean energy, correct? If clean energy is not there, this planet Earth, beautiful village in which we live, it will no longer be like this. It will be like a desert. So those people have that kind of vision. I mean, why does he want to send a rocket to Mars or wherever? For what purpose? Why are people thinking of colonizing other planets now? It's not a viable enterprise. Believe me, you lose money doing that. So have you seen ये जो पत्रकार होते हैं, they come out with magazines and all that. Do you think a magazine ever makes money?
No,
Then
sir.
they start becoming mouthpiece for the government ताकि उनको government की ads मिले ताकि पैसा बने. But the real journalist, he wants to put the message across, right? For the good of the people. He wants to influence them. So if you see, people are also tuned to this instant gratification. Na? बच्चे हमने बच्चों को थोड़ी सिखाया कि बेटा रुक जाओ, थोड़ी मेहनत करो. उसको चाहिए अभी, मेरे को आईफोन लाके दो. हम लाके दे देते हैं. And there are some parents who say कि बेटा मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. ये काम करो, मार्क्स लेके आओ, तब मैं लाके दूंगा. So they know now you have to work for it. So my question to you, Kunan Saab, is, because I'm trying to understand your question now, are you asking me that you cannot influence people because they want instant gratification? Is that your question?
Yeah, what I'm looking for the ways, in spite of people expecting the instant gratification, how to communicate so that they start believing the long-term benefits also.
Well, so what is the good in their expecting instant gratification? मेरे पास एक आदमी आता है, बोलता है सर मेरे को हेडेक हो रहा है, ठीक है? I give him a bar session, उसका हेडेक खत्म हो जाता है, ठीक है? Now would he be interested in the long term? उसका instant जो need था वो पूरा हो गया ना?
Yeah.
So then we can ask him, na, hello, do you want to know, what other benefits you can have out of this? This is only a small pain which has gone away. See, as an influencer, this is how we go about it. Because we are rejecting nothing. We are including everything. Okay, he wants instant gratification. Can we give it to him? Not always. You can tell him, okay, look here. Step number 1, this is what you will get. So he's getting something instantly. So he sees that. See, for example, if you're talking in the corporate world, if you see someone as a possibility, okay, beta, you have the potential to reach a senior management position. Would you like to reach there? What do you think the answer is going to be?
Yeah, positive.
You'll have to tell him, because most people will think ये चढ़ा रहा है, मेरे को motivate करने के लिए बोल रहा है, etc. You'll have to tell him now why you think like that. That this is what I see, this is what you have done, that is why you're different from others, that is why I feel like mentoring you. Okay? Are you interested in that? And then you take it from there.
Got it, sir.
You know, there is no substitute for respectfully engaging with people. Now, you need to understand what is the meaning of respectfully engaging with people. Knowing them, firstly, being interested in them, being interested in their life. Not interested in कि मेरे को क्या मिलेगा इससे, कि ये बेटर काम करेगा तो मेरी जिंदगी इजी हो जाएगी या वो. नो, ऑफ कोर्स वो तो हो ही जाएगी. But I'll tell you something, Kunan, when you genuinely are interested in people, when you genuinely listen to people, and you genuinely care for their well-being, and you genuinely see the future that the man has, he knows it. It is not a trick. You understand? It is not a technique. It is a genuineness is always known by people here. Otherwise, कुछ भी बोलते रहो, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता.
As you always mention, energetically, the real feelings are there.
You cannot hide it.
Yeah.
However much you may try. So more transparent you are, the more truthful you are. You know, if you don't agree with someone, tell him why you don't agree, and you know, give him your point of view. If you listen to people's point of view respectfully, you remember I said communication begins with the willingness to accept another person's point of view without changing it. That's respectful. So if you think that somebody is not a good person, and if you're willing to keep it aside and say, hey, let me find out what kind of a person this is really. Okay, मेरे को लगता है he is not a good person, but let me find out, no, really, is he a good person or not? Or better still, why should I know he's a good person or not? Let me find out what kind of person this is and what he is capable of and how he can contribute to me and the whole world. It might change the way we relate with people. No, even our children, we can see them like that. Because they are a force in this world. They are the creators of the future. And they have come with their future. They have come to create what they have to create. तो एक पौधा है, उसको जितना हम सींचेंगे उतने अच्छे फूल देने वाला. There is no doubt on that, is there? They are our children, no? अपने खून पे भरोसा कर सकते हैं हम लोग नहीं. One person said, सर यही तो प्रॉब्लम है. क्या इसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या है? सर मेरा ही खून है सर, बड़ा खुराफाती हूं मैं, तो मेरे बेटे मेरे जैसे नहीं होने चाहिए. That is a fear genuinely some people have, you know, मेरे बेटे मेरे जैसे ना बने. So here is the exercise for you people. You know, today after a long time, I'm seeing you and Kuldeep ji together. We've got so used to listening to the shairi from both of you. You know? So today what we are going to do, before we close the session only, I will request first Kuldeep ji to tell his shairi, and then Kunan ji will tell his shairi, and then I will give you your homework. Chalega? Kuldeep ji.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
सर शायर कहता है कि ताकत सोच में होनी चाहिए, आवाज में नहीं.
वाह.
ताकत सोच में होनी चाहिए, आवाज में नहीं. क्योंकि फसल बारिश से होती है, बाढ़ से नहीं.
Wow, wow. Please record this and send it to me on my this one.
Yes, yes,
मैं
yes.
group में डालना चाहता हूँ.
I will.
Can you say it again? This is so beautiful. Yeah.
ताकत सोच में होनी चाहिए, आवाज में नहीं, क्योंकि फसल बारिश से होती है, बाढ़ से नहीं.
Wow.
Sir, translation also, please.
There should be strength in your thinking, not in your words so much. Yeah.
Not in your voice.
Not in your voice. Yeah. And the bountiful harvest, the harvest will happen because of the rain, not the flood. You got it? It's so powerful.
Amazing. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Kunenji. Sorry, Kuldeep ji. So, Kunen, your turn.
For me, अर्ज क्या है सर के लम्हे लम्हे में बसी है तुम्हारी यादों की महक.
लम्हों लम्हों में बसी
लम्हे
है.
लम्हे में बसी है तुम्हारी यादों की महक. ये बात और है कि नजरों से दूर बसे हो तुम.
वाह.
ये और बात है कि नजरों से दूर बसे हो तुम. So dedicated to all wonderful people here in Empowering Morning Conversation.
Yeah, maybe we are coming here with the memories of our creator and always remembering him.
Yeah.
Okay, वहीं से आए हो ना? Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. So here's the assignment. I want you to notice today how many times you said agree, disagree in your mind. How many times you said this is right, this is wrong. Yeah. How many times you said I like it, I don't like this. How many times in your mind you said this is good and this is bad. Can you notice it today and see what you're doing most of the time? Because all of these are some form of judgment anyhow. All right. So having said that, I wish you another absolutely marvelous and wonderful day. Okay. And all those people, you wonderful people who are watching us on YouTube or wherever you're watching us, I request you to please help us by pressing the bell icon and liking and subscribing to our channel. Thank you very much and look forward to see everybody tomorrow for another empowering morning conversation. God
Thank you,
bless.
sir.
Bye.
Stay safe and stay blessed all.
God bless everyone.
God bless everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.